What's up, guys? Welcome back here. Today I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 likely destinations for Kawhi Leonard. I may make this a series I'm already doing a lot of the bigger name free agents, but if you want me to continue this with smaller name free agents, I will continue to do that. That's only if you decide to show love on these videos. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below any new videos you want me to do, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel at 91 right now. Try to hit 100 soon, but now let's get started. So at number 5 for Kawhi Leonard, we're going to have the Chicago Bulls. And the reason for that is that the Chicago Bulls are just starting to thrive now with Zach LaVine continue to take steps up. Lauri Markkanen has looked pretty decent. Wendell Carter Jr. has been decent. But you got all these veteran bench guys that have looked who impressed really well. And I put the Bulls at a borderline playoff team if possible. And with the likelihood of Lauri Markkanen not resigning because of the bag he wants, maybe they can pick up Kawhi and then have a starting 5 of Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Kawhi Leonard, and Wendell Carter Jr. Kawhi will probably play the 3 and Patrick at the 4 because I think Patrick's more comfortable at the 4. But just that offensive stud duo in Kobe White and Zach LaVine, along with the defensive front court of those 3. And you got 2 go-to guys in the clutch if you really want to. That makes the defense have so much pressure on them because you don't know who they're going to go to. And the Bulls are able to afford them, which makes them an underrated destination for them. At number 4, I'm going to have the New York Knicks just because the New York Knicks are a very big market that Kawhi may want to go to, kind of like how he went to LA because of how big of a market they are. He can have a really good place to stay for him and his family. And the Knicks have also looked really relevant lately, and they're going to have a bunch of money because they've been saving up after getting just those 1-and-1 veteran contracts in 2019. They'll have the cap space to try and make a huge bag at Kawhi and try to do whatever he wants to make Kawhi happy, like they try to do with Carmelo, trying to make him happy, paying him, trying to trade so many assets to try to help him out. It didn't really work that well, but they could really try again with Kawhi. And with guys like RJ Bell developing, Julius Randle becoming a really good playmaker, Emmanuel quickly looking like a steal of the draft, a lot of good solid bench players. Kawhi Leonard could look really nice in that New York Knicks jersey with a lineup of potentially IQ or Derrick Rose. You could have RJ Barrett at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Randle at the 4, then Mitchell Robinson and Ernest Will at the 5. But you can definitely replace them with your other cap space in free agency. And the Knicks could surprisingly become contenders. At number 3, I'm going to have the Dallas Mavericks, and that's because a Luka and Kawhi duo would be scary. The Mavs would have the cap space, especially if they end up trading Dwight Powell. They could definitely be able to afford him. Luka, Kawhi, KP, that's just going to be a scary offensive trio, and Luka also gets some defensive help. And potentially bring in a lineup of, I think Luka would start at the point guard. You can start Josh Richardson, or you could start THJ, whoever you want. The other can be the 6th man. You're going to have Kawhi Leonard at the small forward, Kleber, Dorian Finney-Smith at power forward, and you got KP at center. I feel like that could be a really scary lineup that could really contend in the West and keep Luka very happy in Dallas and keep Kawhi very happy for not having to have such a high offensive workload, not having to be the lead playmaker, but also still being able to win games, potentially winning a chip in the future. Number 2, we're going to be having the Miami Heat because just the dog fight that it would be if it was Kawhi Leonard versus Jimmy Butler, but now having them together on the same squad, that's just going to be very scary for other teams because of how great defensively that team could really become. Producing a lineup of probably Goran Dragic, either Tyler Hero or Duncan Robinson, whoever you want to start, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, and Bam Adebayo. That lineup is just way too scary to even think about trying to mess with them. A great balance of offensive defense and just guys who really want to win. That's really what Kawhi wants to do at the end of the day. I know he wants to protect his family and stuff and have a really good life, but he also wants to win too. And a good place where he can relax plus win would be very good because Miami is an amazing place to stay at. That's pretty obvious. But then being able to win with a bunch of guys who want to win, especially with Jimmy Butler, I feel like that could be a really good destination for Kawhi. But the reason I don't have a number 1 is because number 1 is the Los Angeles Clippers. And this is pretty obvious. Los Angeles is his hometown. He definitely didn't want to go to Lakers, so he wanted to be with the Clippers. Didn't want to follow over LeBron's footsteps. The Clippers have been winning, especially if they can make a really good run this year. He's almost 100% a lock to re-sign with them. They got a really good house there for him. Their starting 5 can look relatively similar. They've been winning a lot of games recently. And with a lot of injuries going on, the Clippers could become a sneaky title favorites again. And if that really happens, there is no way I see Kawhi and that's the #1 destination for Kawhi in free agency. What do you guys think about this video? If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, comment down below any video that you want me to do. No, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, guys.